Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Pat Villanueva, the wife of Eric, and I'm truly sorry that I couldn't be with Eric today as he serves you in your marriage enrichment retreat. I have a prior commitment to attend a Gift of Life training here in Southern California, so I couldn't be with him and to be with you. But anyways, we thought of just videotaping the part of my talk in the talk of empowering your marriage, and I hope this is this will come out clear in the video because I'm just doing it in the car and it's kind of dark already. But anyways, again, good morning or good afternoon. Okay, Eric might have already mentioned to you earlier that later in the talk, we will have this prayer session. It's called the Empowerment of Couples, and you will be praying for each other actually as husband and wives, because we believe that there's power in praying for your spouse, because it's you who would know the strength, the weaknesses, or areas in the lives of your husband or your wife that needs to be surrendered to the Lord, right? Or areas in the life of your spouse that would still need a little bit of fine tuning. In other words. Okay, so what do we pray? For the husband, us wives, we pray that the Lord would truly empower them to become the true men of God and the true the leader in our household. That He would be the provider, our protector, the governor in our household, and that He would lead us closer to God, and that He would for whatever negativity in him, maybe short-temperedness or laziness, whatever it is, offer it to the Lord, that the Lord will allow him to overcome all this. And then also we would pray for his health, and that he would be a good provider, that he would love us, and who would serve the family, things like that. Those are the things that we would pray for our husband. Now for the wives, husband, please pray for the wives, for them to be supportive of you, to become truly the heart in the family, that they would bring forth love, care, and warmth in the family, and that they would be supportive with your plans, with your decisions in running the household and in rearing the children. And for the wife also, if she has any negativities in her, like jealousy or easily getting mad, or not, or she's a nagger, stuff like that, you could lift that up to the Lord. And also that she would love the husband, the children, and that she would be also empowered as she make sure that to put good order in the house, and provide warmth and love for the family. So those are the things that husbands would pray for their wives. But of course, you would also know as the specific needs, the specific intention of your spouse. So that is the time that you would lift that up to the Lord. But before we go to the actual pray over, I'd also would like to share with you the 5 important things that we hope you will remember in this talk, and that we hope that even after this marriage enrichment retreat, you will live it out, you would apply it in your lives in order to better enhance your marriage. I believe that for the most of you, maybe you're married more than 25 years already, but the Lord can still make your relationship, your marriage, even sweeter, even lovelier, right? Because there's always room for improvement, and as they always say, the best is yet to come. So we still look forward for more years of wedded bliss. But even if you're going through tough times, or you're going through trials right now, that's the number one that I want to mention, is for us to have faith that the Lord will take care of us, that He knows what is best for us, that He knows that He wants us to be whole. And so if we just cooperate to His will, to His design for marriage to last, and design for husband and wives to be loving and living together, we can always look up on a brighter side of things, that even as we go through trials right now, He can make things beautiful. He will heal us from our hurts, and He will give us the grace to forgive our spouse. So let's have that attitude, to have that faith, to be confident in the Lord that He will take care of us. The second thing that we want for you to remember is, I'm sorry, I'm going over my notes, is prayer. It's always a good habit to always ask the Lord for God's guidance, for His help. Not even in tough times, but even in good times, like most especially if you have to make important decisions in life. It's always a good habit to go back to God and rely on His wisdom and in His grace to guide us. And here in Couples for Christ, we are all aware that we have this ACTS, right? The acronym, and the way we pray, we adore. A for adoration, C for contrition, T for thanksgiving, and S for supplication. And I don't have to go more in detail about that, because I'm sure you already know that. But that's the second thing that we would want for you to remember and to live out. Again, number one is faith, second is prayer, and then third is express love. So we express love not just by our words, right? Or it's not just lip service, or it's not also only by action. It has to be both. We express love by word and action. So I don't know if you are aware. Remember, there's a book about the 5 languages of love, and they talked about the 5 ways that we can show our love for our spouse. The number one is affirmation. So don't be scared to compliment your spouse, to affirm, like if they're doing something good. Hey, you did well in this or that. Affirm. Don't be stingy in your praises, especially to your spouse. And then the second thing, in the 5 languages of love, the second thing is to spend quality time with your spouse. Because as we always say, we always tell the children that we may be all in the house together, I mean at one time, but it doesn't mean that we're spending quality time if one is in the room, in their bedroom, and then the other one is in the kitchen, the other one is, we're all doing our thing differently. But we really have to spend time together and doing things and enjoying each other's company, basically. And the third language of love is the sexual intimacy. This is very important to keep the spice and the romance in the marriage. And I'm sure this had been discussed, if not in this MER, in the previous ones that you've attended. And like they're saying, there's a Bible verse that we always given to our spouse requests, and the only time that we can say no is when we're in prayer, right? But then the wives came up with a good excuse to this already. Instead of saying, oh, I have a headache, and then they would just say, oh, I'm praying, not right now, I'm praying, right? So all of a sudden the wives became very prayerful now. But kidding aside, these are the things that how we express our love for one another. Again, affirm, spend quality time, sexual intimacy. And I just remember something when a speaker had said, uh, a contented person will never give in to temptation. A contented husband or a contented wife will never give in to temptation. But this doesn't mean only being content with the sexual intimacy, but even emotionally and spiritually and intellectually, they are content. Their expectations are met, and so less and less chances that they would give in to temptation, right? And then the fourth language of love is giving gifts, especially for if there's a special occasion. But it's also nice, just like what my husband would do. He would surprise me once in a while with a bouquet of flowers, and then I would ask him, what's the occasion? And he would just say, it's just because, just because I thought of you, or just because, I just want you to feel that you're special, something like that. That also adds excitement, and it brings joy to the hearts of the other person. And then the fifth language of love is the act of service. We feel love if we know that our spouse is there to help us. Maybe the husband would help out in the household chores, or things like that, the act of service. Or maybe the wife would do extra effort to make the home neat and nice. So once the husband comes home, he's more relaxed because there's no clutter at home, so he feels like the home is his sanctuary. So stuff like that, the acts of service that we give to one another, is also our way of showing love, express love for our spouse. Okay, so where are we now? So we have faith, we have prayer, we have expressed love,